Good evening and good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday version of the 6-Minute Daily. We've got lots of stories for you today, 18 actually in all. I think I said 17 in the description. That's usually about the right number. For those of you on the green machine, it is great to see you today. We've got Tom over there, Ms. Pitt Cafe. We've got Jill Powers, of course, B. Mo Betta, and of course, me. That's right. Check out today's Campione Reacts, which is out there actually already on YouTube. And pretty soon that channel will be fixed on Rumble as well. Very excited about that. For those of you here on the YouTubes, I want to say thanks to Penny for being here nice and early, along with Snortopupusque Burr. We got our friend Snyder Unlimited back, Spider Unlimited, I should say. Great to see you, my friend. Phoenix Bound. All right. Have fun with that. We've got, it's going to be warm, dude. SFXF314 Sabertooth Raptor out there. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Great to see you this morning. Been a minute. I hope everything's okay. Tom is also on the YouTube side of things, wrenching over here as well, along with all of the great people like Jill and D. Bud Martin, one of the most professional mods out there in the world. And thank you for promoting the other channel. D. Bud, much appreciated. Do follow me on X so you don't miss anything. Right now, it seems that we've all deduced, all of us creators in the sphere have deduced that YouTube is actually working against us, adversarially promoting the networks and the dying cable brands and their content on YouTube rather than us. It's very strange. It's a good way to lose money because people are not going to be aware of their favorite creators' stuff. So make sure you follow me or subscribe to the channel. And yeah, make sure you watch at least one or two of my videos in a row this week and every week so you don't actually miss things. That seems to help the notifications along, if you know what I mean. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please check out Campione Reacts and subscribe over there. We are over 115 people over there. We're trying to get that one to 1,000 by hopefully the end of August. And we should be able to do that. The ladies are reacting to incredible things. I've been enjoying it. You will too. It's a lot of fun. It's a different way to look at, I don't know, maybe the manosphere content, whatever you call that, or red pill, or, you know, the dating disaster situation. I think it's kind of fun, to be fair. And we've got more people joining the crew every day. We've got our great friend Griffin here with today's bit of history. On June 25 of 1678, Elena Cornaro Piscopia of Venice was awarded a doctorate of philosophy with the University of Padua. There we go. Padua, excuse me. She is the first woman recorded to receive a doctorate ever, and that's amazing. Huh. Wonderful. Who else is out there in the world? Let's see. We got Ruby Who for 5 CultureCasino cash. I really am glad you guys are feeling better, being over the vid right now. Have a good one, Culture and Culturians. That's right, all my Culturians. Thank you. And I'm grateful you're both feeling better. I have some remedies I might share, but I'll do that over on X for people trying to avoid said situation. I want to say thanks to Ruby Who for gifting a CultureCasino membership. Hey, Chris Dickerson, let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to rumble. Because 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and a lot of doom and gloom on top of it all if you work in Hollywood or anywhere in the industry, as agencies are tightening their belt and having to cut back in serious ways. In fact, Verve is out there, temporary salary reductions and other cost-saving measures amid belt tightening in the agency industry and beyond. Hollywood is going on a diet, but it's a forced one and not one anybody wanted over there, as the support industries for, well, movies and television are starting to fall apart. I have a feeling that, bad things are afoot at the Circle K. You'll find out more in a second as BET is hit with layoffs as part of the Paramount Global latest job cuts. You're going to see this across the board and every single one of these ancillary properties as they're about to get, well, probably likely spun out after Skydance takes over. It's catalog grab and immediate dump in the future for anybody working at Paramount. From Lilo and Stitch to Mission Impossible, there's the good, the bad, and the meh of 2025 box office, and there's a lot of meh out there. In fact, Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'll drop my review probably sometime tonight, or maybe later this afternoon, I think you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of meh this summer, including some things they thought were winners, like Lilo and Stitch and Sinners, which did really well. The biggest problem with Mission Impossible Final Reckoning is windowing and budget, and Captain America Brave New World and Elio is killing Disney. Similar films are going to continue to kill Disney, and you're going to see the losses outweigh the wins, unfortunately, for Disney. I don't know what they're thinking, but I don't think this Tron movie is going to be well received, and I'm not sure Avatar is going to live through a third movie with massive earnings, especially since it releases at the end of the year. I thought this was kind of a fun article. You might go read it over at Variety or follow up on this one, which I think is even more interesting. You have some really bad news for movie studios. Authors just lost a key issue in a major AI lawsuit, and they may lose more. You're going to see a lot more AI stuff, my friends. I'm sure you probably knew that was coming. So did I, at least if you've been watching my channel. BBC is pledging not to be, so spoilery. That's right. They're going to be more mindful of spoilers because people complained about the Doctor Who reveal. I'm not sure why. There weren't that many people watching. What, did they get 10 calls? I don't know. I do know this. Ironheart is taking the MCU to Chicago for an overcrowded coming-of-age story that nobody so far has been able to write positively about, and all of the videos are rather negative. And I trust Film Threat on stuff like this because Alan and Chris are, basically more informed than most people, and they thought it was dog duty when they got to watch the whole thing a while ago. Zoran Mamdani is the person picked for the Democratic primary, beating out Andrew Cuomo, who conceded in a stunning upset that wasn't all that stunning. I think New York is one of the places where we should look into integrity. Also, if this guy actually makes it to mayor, we got big problems in New York, but I think you already knew that. Pedro Pascal says, I'm more aware of backlash over fantastic forecasting than anything I've ever done because you're an idiot and everybody's starting to hate you. You're too much everywhere, dude, and you're also too much to take, and you are kind of just a nasty human being that people don't really like. We've got Sean Diddy Combs' attorneys ending their defense case after only 20 minutes yesterday. That's right. They went and defended their client for 20 minutes. I think they're pretty much realizing that this guy is going to jail. I think the RICO decision will be made really quickly, and we're going to find out the fate in the near future. The Trump's big, beautiful bill is still in the Senate. It's getting things hacked and slashed out of it. I think the things that trouble people the most are the cutting back of social programs. At least that's what troubles the parliamentarian who might just get fired over this. By the way, the Fed is artificially keeping rates high, and Trump's demanding cuts for good reason, and it certainly would help America grow. But I think because the Feds are all linked together, the central banking system is a globalist entity, and they don't want America to push past all of the also-rans that make up the other economies of the world. We've got U.S. stocks nearing record on Wall Street. People taking a breath after a big 2 days and watching oil prices go down and earnings go up. You're seeing Mark Walter and the Lakers say sale of the team is expected to close later this year, at least the majority stake Bus's own, and that's not surprising. We've got photos showing people protesting at the NATO summit. It's two people, and they're back from the 60s. You can clearly tell. Their heyday was long, long ago, and their impact is, minuscule at best. Ford, Blink, everybody that's involved in the electric EV industry is probably excited about this ruling, a federal judge ordering Trump administration to release EV charger funding in 14 states. But no, this is one of those situations where you can't order the administration to do anything. The federal judges are starting to find that out. Oregon governor signed a bill to, make his state poorer by paying unemployment pay to striking workers. To me, if you choose to strike, you choose not to have a paycheck, and that's just the way it is. A cargo ship carrying new vehicles to Mexico, remember this from last week? Well, it finally sunk after catching fire, and that's no bueno. And finally, 2 bears escape a wildlife park enclosure and eat a 7-day supply of honey. And then they fall asleep because that's a lot of calories. But these two fellas are at this wonderful place, and it's Mish and Lucy that kind of had a feast. And that was that. I thought you would enjoy that last one. I love my bear stories, and hopefully you do too. After this, we're going to have a brief bonus time because I'm headed to a doctor's appointment. And then and then after that, we'll be resuming our regular stuff for you. That's right. We got a video coming out later today, me reviewing the Jurassic World Rebirth film in great detail. In fact, I'm going to include some spoilers in this review, so just be pre-aware that I don't care. This film is not maybe worth most people's time. And that's really sad because I like dinosaur movies, but not enough to give you a review that doesn't tell the truth about terrible entertainment. And this one reeks of Lucasfilm, and that's kind of weird because it's supposed to be a Universal film. We'll have to talk about all of those things, but we also have to talk about what happens when you tie a property to a producer who's compromised by the message or married to the message. We'll get into that in the review today. I want to say thank you to everybody who was here for the entire portion of the 6 Minute Daily that was the 6 minutes. For those of you who were here early, thank you. And for those of you who arrived in the midst, I appreciate you as well. If you're watching on the replay, be sure down in the comments section below to put hashtag replay gang and let me know what viewer you were, because we are trying to push the view count for this up, which includes, if you're watching right now, hey, share the stream, share the dream. I'll appreciate it. We got Razorburn, our favorite rivet head out there, of course, FKHC 2005 joining us. And yeah, don't forget to check out today's, or last night's, I should say, part one of a video that has two parts. And you'll be seeing more videos coming from Campione Reacts. We're going to try to get to a video a day eventually by the end of August or maybe even September. I want to say thanks to Is This Live for gifting 20 CultureCasino memberships. The memberships here really help. They keep the lights on, they keep everything rolling, and they actually are one of the more reliable forms of monetization that you can get as a channel creator. Juliet, it's great to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. We got Lee Kindler out there. We've got the world famous Butter Biscuit 92 with the best, one of the best, I should say, WW Pro commercials ever. We got a few other folks, like I said, rolled in while we were going, like our good friend, the Bat Cap. I'm hoping everything is going well and praying for your family, my friend. We got Bad Bill. Good afternoon to you. I hope you are doing well. It's been a minute. I hope things are good in your hood. We've got Tobach out there. Good to see you, my friend. I hope your day is extraordinary. The person we're missing today seems to be Weatherman. So I'm thinking he got beat out by a headache today. Who else is showing up this morning? Many more of you. Tom, of course, is over here, as well as Rumble. I mentioned him before, but there's Donovan Bradford. Great to see you, buddy. And of course, Brian and Cindy. It got here late. It's fine. You're here as you need to be when you can. We've got Crazy White Boy over on the Green Machine. Great to see you, my friend. And wow, what a great bunch of things. We got Robert out there saying, so what did you think? Alan Ing gave me a 7 out of 10. Robert, please resend me the link, because I went looking for it and didn't get a chance to see it. I really did try, though. I don't know where it went. Thank you for promoting this, D-Bud. I appreciate it. I want to give you your kudos, Robert, and I like that. I like that Alan already had a look at it. That kind of really encourages me. A 7 out of 10 is high. You got to think about it. I actually started out at a 6 for Jurassic World Rebirth, 6 out of 10. I think I'm moving it down to 5 in the live review today. So we got Morgan King out there. Are you going to get Kick? The answer to that is yes. You will see me on Kick at some point in the near future. The old man cometh. Hello, it's great to see you. It's been a minute. Hope things are going well and you are well. We've got Carl Singh out there. Great to see you, my friend. And Philip Gaming, Casino Time. Check out Philip Gaming. There's a channel that's pretty fun. We got Grim out there. Grim, what's going on? A few other folks sneaking through the door. I didn't see Randall Orser last night on the movie watch party, but if you are a gold tier member or better, you can still go and watch that. It's actually still up on the server. And you can take a look at what we did with the great outdoors. The most talented man on YouTube is Andy Masterson. It's great to see him this morning. And we've got a few other folks that snuck in towards the end here. I've got a couple of super duper chats I got to grab and say thank you to some people. Robert, again, thank you. And do send me that. We got a $20 super duper chat from my great friend, Roland the Wretched. That's the American Roll in the Wretched. That is 15 days on Amazon Prime and Tubi. Cheers. Thank you. I'll get it. Yeah, I think I'll watch it on Tubi. Roll in the Wretched for 20. Culture Casino Cash. My pal, my buddy, the person who wants to wax me, which is weird. Did you get your fill of bears and bear stories last night, Culture? Yes, I did. The bear in that is brilliant. I still love the end of that where the bear ends up with a bald hiney. Thanks for dropping the 411 on Jurassic Girl Boss. Yeah. It's yeah. Dude, this is gonna get if Ballerina was completely a mess, this is a more of a mess. There's a lot of unearned, uninteresting girl boss moments that you can't get past. Let's see. Not exactly what I wanted to hear, but it definitely sounds like we will have a triad of flops. I think you're going to have a lot of flops, my friend. And thank you for the $20 super chat. You are amazing. Once again, Is This Live was the gifter today. Ruby Hoove gifted a Culture Casino membership. And I have to say, the consistency and the appreciation is felt. The Hooves are very generous, and I just want to say thank you. You deserve it. We got a few other things to talk about, but mostly just the fact that we are struggling to get things done in Congress is embarrassing. It is worth calling out the Uniparty for what it is, and it is very, very frustrating. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The old man cometh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Saying Back to the Future turns 40. Dang, I'm old. On July 3rd, right before. You know what else opened on 4th of July weekend? Independence Day. Appropriate, right? The first one was good back when Will Smith was known for acting and was becoming a megastar. And he pissed all that away, didn't he? Sorry to use that language, but it's the truth. You see that as a result of his I Like Pretty Girls thing, which was disastrous, garbage, and embarrassing. We watched a little bit of that on Mr. H's Hcast yesterday. My goodness. Let's see. Ironheart was pure trash. Tom, did you watch that with Lorena? Because dang, I feel so bad for y'all. I had other things I had to do, so I couldn't watch it, which, you know what? Probably a preservation moment. I may watch the first episode. We'll see. But I guess it was supposed to be structured as like 8 or 9 or 10 episodes, and it ended up being 6 episodes. That tells you something. Hey, it's John Yulden out there. He's got a great channel. You got to check him out. He's into sci-fi, and I often get to talk Doctor Who with him and my pal Ian, and sometimes Bullstreck and a few others. That there's another couple fellows in there that are well worth listening to, and I like to hang out with the Brits. Do I have to buy a super chat to get you to read my member chat yet? No. Please don't. If you do, that's great, but you don't have to. I'm just kidding. Let me get to your member chat. It kind of vanished on me, but I'm going to type your name into the Is This Live box. Is this live? All right, let's see what we got. We got Love. Love is what we got. Hang on. There he is. Oh, wait, that's you giving 20. Huh. Here we go. Celebrating, oh my gosh, 1.5 years. Thank you. Is This Live? 1 year and 6 months, 18 months in total. Our good friend, Is This Live, says, G'day, Culturinos. So is there any truth to the rumor that if you get 40K subs this week, there is going to be a bear head and beard shaving stream? At least that's what Six told me. I don't know. I need to talk to Six because apparently I've said some things or agreed to some things that I don't rightly remember. I do know that I'm going to be dressed as Alf, I believe, at 50K. And at 100K, I think I'm wearing the Princess Leia gold bikini thing. Because, I want to look just like Chris Score. You're going to get to see Flabby Man in a bikini of his own making. It's going to be bad. It's going to be very bad, but it'll be worth the 100K, and it'll be worth the laugh for all of you. My goodness. Let's see who else is out there in the world. We have many, many, many people. Let's see what else is happening. Be aware that the layoffs I talked about today at BET and other other entities within Paramount. Those are really just the beginning. Not only that, it's not just going to be Paramount. We've got another round of layoffs coming, lots of belt tightening, and all of this on the heels of something that I guess became official yesterday or this morning. They approved the film credit thing in Hollywood. The problem is I don't know that it's going to be an incentive for anybody to make films there. There's still a lot of problems. There's tons of crime. I know people try to say, "Well, everything's fine," and when we had the public civil unrest a week ago or so, they got put down by having the military there. Also, the FAFO movement around that is, you committed a federal crime by going after feds. Means you bypass the liberal state judicial system and end up in the Fed one, which means you gonna do time if you are silly. Which means anybody wearing black bloc pretending to be a hard individual with certain ideological beliefs, you do something wrong, you will end up in jail. They'll come for it. It doesn't have to be right then. You show up next week. They know who you are. You're not Spider-Man. We got Cyrano saying, this link popped up in my feed. Who are you people? Oh, yeah. Culture family. Howdy, y'all. There's one of those all awesome, ultimate Culturians right there. Been a minute, my friend. I'm glad you found the link. Our wonderful friend, Carlos Alfredo Lopez, maybe at 40K Culture will hug and fight a real bear. I might hug a real bear. I'm not that far away from actually some bears. I wonder if they'll let me hug them. I'd love to hug a bear cub. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine me on video hugging a bear cub? We would be indistinguishable, honestly. Jan says they offered money, but they didn't do anything to actually make it cheaper or more convenient. I need the first part of the statement. Hang on. Jan, I'm looking for it. Darn it. I don't know where the first part of that was, or if that was a reaction to something I said. That wouldn't surprise me. Or somebody else in the chat. You guys chat like crazy. I love it. You guys are like the best. You guys are the best chat on YouTube. We share in this sphere some of the brightest minds and generous humans on the planet. I am so grateful for all of you. Otherwise, I'd have to find another retirement job to do. Randall Orser, Culture should dress up as Alf and go to Hilton Head and scare the crap out of it. I'm actually going to take the costume with me, to be fair. Plus, I might take the bear costume and maybe the wizard costume. I look less like Gandalf without the full beard, although it's filling back in. Going to start trimming this up so we have the chin strap beard for a while. I was told that looks nice, according to ladies. Dean says at 75, I'm going to model one of Mexican Iron Man's iron thongs. I don't know if you want that. But, where do you get one of those? I'd have to ask Mexican Iron Man. He'd probably send me one. Tom F. also has a member chat. All right, well, we'll get that out there. Tom deserves to be read. And I love the fact that y'all are on top of it. There's so many gifties thanks to Is This Live. Tom F has been here for almost a year. He's a good friend. Met him in person. Every time I get a chance to meet you in person, it means the world to me. So if you can make it to any meetups, that's great. If you can make it along the path that I'm traveling a couple of times this year, you're more than welcome to have lunch or whatever. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it known where I are. That's improper English, but I don't care. I do care about each and every one of you, and I care about Tom saying, hit the likes and share this out. And 11 months, yes. That's right, Tom, and thank you. Speaking of thank yous, I'm going to say thank you to the man himself, SFX31417 Raptor, for 5 Culture Casino cash. It's great to see you all here. You guys are amazing. Lots and lots of love. Iron Fart was pure trash. Yeah, we got that one. And we what's happening? Why can't I see the super chat? It's not updated. Anyway, Mexican Iron Man beats Iron Fart with his rabbit chicken tacos. Everybody knows Mexican Iron Man is a superhero. Iron Fart, not so much. Right. Yeah. They seem to be setting up characters that are just terrible rule and lawbreakers as the heroes. Ironheart is every bit of a terrible trope and constant garbage. True story. All right. My chat is not updating now. I'm typing hello. Let's see if it shows up. It did. All right. Very strange. Okay. I can no longer highlight chats, guys. Let me see if I can fix it. There we go. Just had to do all the things to get it to work. FKHC 2005. Iron Fart. It blows. Well, there you go. We got a member chat from Cyrano, who's been here for 15 months. It's so good to see you again. Really, truly. Thanks for being here. I visited Australia, so you don't have to. Visit if you can. 5 stars. I know, and I've got friends down there I want to see. So that's good news. I always threaten my niece that if she misbehaves, I will show up at her graduation party next year sporting a patriotic thong. And trust me, no one wants to see that. Yeah. When you get older, you're not maybe in the best situation. Look at all these amazing people. Yeah. Phoenix is going to be hot. Hot. Speaking of hot, we got our great friend and generous giver from Canada. Is this live for 10 CultureCasino cash? Saying in the newest way to gain subs and memberships, CC will travel around the US to randomly pop up as Alf for Mexican Iron Man. It's expected that people will donate extra memberships if Mexican Iron Man squeals like a scared little girl. I added the little part. Thank you for that. And I love that idea. I think it's great. And I'm glad you visited Australia, sir. And you'll have to share with me in one of the member streams. Cynthia Carter, good to see you, dear. And Real Wade is out there in the world. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We got, like I said, we just bear in mind as I say this, and I was just starting to talk about it when you guys decided to go on a generosity moment. Paramount's going to lose some of these networks rather quickly. They're going to get sold. Byron Allen doesn't look like he's in the acquiring mode anymore. I think he's about to bundle everything and sell it. At least that's what the indications were. That does not surprise me. There's very little to be excited about in cable television right now and in network TV, which is why they're invading and infesting YouTube. And YouTube seems to be favoring them. Now, there was a period of time when you got nothing but a steady diet of Jimmy Kimmel because of whatever they were trying to get him promoted. But now, if you're a creator like myself, you're seeing a massive reduction in views. And as Pro suggested, it could be political positioning, or it could be that they don't want the legacy media to die because it's the last mouthpiece of fake news. So there you are. Friend from New England said to me, "I'm moving to Texas. Is it hot?" I replied, "Have you ever been cremated?" That's a great line. It is hot. Jan Monroe says, I really should retire. I really should retire that joke because there wasn't a guy about 10 years ago. No, there wasn't a guy about 10 years ago in Colorado who actually did take his shotgun to his whole computer because he was so frustrated with it. You know what? I've heard of that way back, man, 20 some, 30 some years ago now. Ooh, 30 years ago when I was in IT. No, it wasn't that long. 25 years ago. Anyway, one of the engineers that would help keep the networking stuff up and do a bunch of coding and everything else. He apparently just went Gattaca on his computer and just baseball batted the crud out of it, keyboard and everything. Not in the office, fortunately, but his own personal comm. Crazy stuff. Kerwin's in the house. And we got a few other folks that rolled through the door. Apex is here. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Now I sound like Pauly Shore. Mark's here. What's up, buddy? Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Says I wouldn't doubt it. What doesn't Google still own YouTube? They definitely want inaccurate information to be distributed. Yeah. Commander Ed Straker is Shadow. Please, Jammy Kibbles. Jammy Kibbles. I like that. I'll try to remember to use that one. FKHC. The shotgun to the computer sounds like Elvis would do it if he was still alive. Sometimes you just get mad. I heard stories of people frying eggs on the hood of their car in Phoenix. Well, you can do that in Orlando a few times a year. You can do it down in Miami pretty regularly. I would imagine El Paso, Texas, and probably in many other places in the summertime. If you have a car that is black that absorbs all of the sun's radiation from the visible spectrum and otherwise, you probably could do that rather easily. Phoenix would be not surprising, considering I think one of their record high temperatures was like 122 degrees. Be really easy to do it in Death Valley, California. I could basically say the desert Southwest, there's like probably thousands of places you could cook on your car. I've thrown my cell phone once or twice. Yes, me too. All right. What else is out there? Hey, Jeff. What's up, buddy? Otherwise known as Low Spec Linux Gaming. Great to see you. Did I hear about Canada's new health minister? I did not. I think that might encourage me to do some research for tomorrow. Phoenix isn't hot. It's Hades. I say that with love. Black Saber, the shark of paper. What's up, buddy? Mythbusters had the greatest episode of cooking food under your car hood. LOL. Really? I wonder if you could. I wonder how long it would take. You have to get a camera under there, too. Hey, Barry the Music Man in the house. Good to see you. And I think I already said hi to Carlos Alfredo Lopez, but if not, hello. I don't know what else is going on. We got a full day again. Today is Wednesday, so after this show, you can definitely check out Midnight's Edge in the Morning. One of my favorite channels because they're my favorite people, and I get to hang out with them every Monday to talk about the box office, which is one of my favorite things. Let's see. I just figured out why the chat wasn't working properly. Let's see what else is happening. I guess Liver King got arrested for threatening Joe Rogan. That's wild. Lots of crazy stuff happening, folks. I blame people. Man, that kid that did that heinous deed on that other young folk with, going to retrieve a knife and doing a premeditated thing, indicted for good reason. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is very, very bad indeed. Let's see. Got to get to the live. I want to make sure my redirect is set for my friends over at Midnight's Edge in the Morning. We'll double check that is a done deal. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get cleaned up and get headed towards the doctor. Please do check out the new channel. It means the world to me, and it'll mean the world to Steph and Nadia. And hopefully we add Tugs here later this week. Do be prepared for multiple videos coming out of that channel every week as well. Hopefully we'll get to the point where we can do one per day. That'll be great. Midnight's Edge in the Morning, episode number 734 starts at 9:05 Pacific or 12:05 Eastern this afternoon. So do be on the lookout. You will be automatically redirected there, but do check out Campione Reacts. The link was in the chat, probably still is. I think I pinned it. Maybe it's at the top. And I will appreciate that very muchly. Very muchly. Here we go. Thank you, D-Bud Martin. And do check out the most recent episode, which is a part 1 of 2. But pretty soon as we get over, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to make much longer videos. So there was that. There was a vice mayor in California who told Mexican street gangs to fight ICE. Are you kidding me now? You know, that person should find their way to jail because that's basically illegal. On that note, let's end with a bang. Me being shoved off a roof by Wilton. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, my friends, see ya.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to CultureCasino yet?
Well, no,
Friggin'
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.